Hey everyone, Jonathan here. So a lot of you will be starting Year 12 soon, and I myself and a couple of my friends who finished VCE and Year 12 last year in 2017 have decided to come together and make a video on what advice we would give to those of you who are starting Year 12 soon. So enjoy!
My main advice would be just to kind of make the most of it. You know, it's not just about VCE, it's not just about school, it's just a great year to be hanging out with your friends and things like that and going out and everything. So don't just focus on the schoolwork strictly, think about everything else beyond that, that's what I'd say.
So if you haven't picked your subjects yet, make sure you pick the right ones, pick your prerequisites. Generally try and pick the ones you want to do, because you're not going to do that great in ones that you really don't want to. And even if you might do well in them, it won't be good for you if you're doing stuff you don't want to. But apart from that, don't be that scared by Year 12. It's basically the second half of VC. It's not a big thing in and of itself, and it's just the next step onto whatever you're going to do next.
Okay, so actually it depends on, like, I know what you're thinking, like when you're walking in, you're like, holy shit, it's stressful, it's busy, the mark counts is a 4-digit, I have to do my best, I have to get A+ for all my exams, I'm gonna be studying my ass off. Relax. Like, I know when I say that to you guys, it may sound really absurd because it's actually a really stressful time, but if you relax and take one step at a time and be like, okay, so I only have 4 subjects, so I have 6 subjects, and I have a second next week. If I just do one PowerPoint at a time, half an hour, that's all I need, half an hour. If you just think really calmly and you write things down and you talk to people, and if you have anything that you're worried about, just ask your friends. Like, there's a time when I was really stressful and I did not know what to do. I went to my friend, I was like, bro, I'm stuck, can you please help me? I don't know how to do this. Your friends, like, no matter how dumb or stupid or how useless they seem, your friends are actually really useful, and they may sound like they don't even do any work, because that's all my friends, but actually behind like all that like facade, everyone actually tries, and they'll give you like your closest friend will know you the best, and they will give you the most simple advice, like drink some milk before doing it, and then have a half an hour rest, or watch some YouTube and go back. And that's what my friends told me, and I sort of like learnt that it's alright to not do work, and it is alright to do work, but you have to balance your time of not doing work and your time to do work.
My advice to Year 12s is to get involved in as many things as you can. Leadership positions are great, music is great, sports is great. Just to keep your mind off studies for a bit, so you get time to relax and time to be with friends and mates and play a game. It's great.
So my advice would be to sort of prepare for the unprepared. I think, you know, a lot of things can happen in your last year, some unexpected things, and like for me, things did sort of take a turn for the worse in terms of a family situation, and it became quite hard to study even some days. It was quite depressing, actually, the atmosphere at home, and it sort of sunk in. But a lot of teachers told me, in fact, that even my footy coach, who was also an English teacher at the school, all the teachers told me that I had some inner drive that no one else had to keep on going, even through being sick, even through having a hard time in terms of your last year and what had happened. So I think if everyone can find the inner drive and believe in the you or the them or the whoever you are that believes in yourself, then I feel that's the best advice I think I can give.
Another thing was, don't stress, because stressing only makes everything 365 degrees harder than it actually is. So yeah, what else would I answer? If you fail SAC, it actually doesn't matter that much. Like, yes, when you think about it in like percentage, every SAC is 4%, so like 10%. But you're only ranking yourself. It's only a ranking. So if you fail this time, you just have to remind yourself the next time you're going to do 10% better. You're going to do 10% better. And my attitude for class at the beginning was I'm gonna fail everything. I'm jack shit. I can't do anything. But finally, when I saw improvement and I saw, oh, I'm actually getting a better mark. I'm getting 2 questions more. I'm actually understanding class now. I can actually raise my hands and answer all the questions. I know what the teacher's talking about. That's when you need to actually have the attitude of I'm gonna ace this. I'm gonna be a pro. I'm gonna be the king of the world, and I'm gonna ace bio. I'm gonna ace methods. I'm gonna do well, and you're gonna watch me do this. And that's what your attitude to VCE is, because half of it is working hard. Half of it is your attitude towards working hard. Because if you don't have the attitude, you're not getting anywhere. You'll feel miserable and you won't want to do it. So attitude's really important. That's about it.
I think that I wish I knew is that it's really not that hard. You know, it's not as bad as you might have thought. You know, it's not this big, hard, scary beast that you'll have trouble sort of dealing with. It's a pretty straightforward year. You can really breeze through it if you actually sort of look at things in the right ways and manage your priorities correctly. And that's just sort of the main thing that I wish that I knew, is that it's not that bad.
I want to finish up by recommending a few people who really helped me throughout year 12. The first is a podcast by Andy Frisella. He's an entrepreneur and his podcast is called the MFCEO Project. So THE and then in capitals MFCEO. You can guess what it stands for. And it's about entrepreneurship, but it's all about taking control of your own life. And he has a very punchy way of talking, and I found that he would motivate me a lot. So check him out. Also, I mentioned him before, but Cal Newport, he has a lot of really good advice on how to study smart. He also has 2 books about studying, one called How to Be a Straight A Student and another one called Deep Work, and they were very insightful. And also, I just recommend you to study less but study smart. And often you'll find that you'll study really hard for something but you don't get the result you want, and half the time it's because your method is wrong. So if you need any guidance on how to study smart, I would just recommend searching it up on YouTube, and it'll make you also really excited to study, because it's like a game in a way where you're just trying to find a better way, like a better strategy, and it's like a constant process of self-experimentation, and it makes it more fun.
So we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and you found it insightful, please leave a like down below and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And also follow us on Facebook and Instagram, as we'll be posting more videos in the future on how you can make the most out of your VCE, Year 12 and high school journey. See you around.